Oh.
It tells me it's safe, then it's safe. You know, if I'm sick, if I think something's wrong with my heart, and a doctor tells me you have nothing wrong with your heart, it's just anxiety, I don't go around to 3 more doctors and claim that they're all liars when they tell me I'm safe. You know, and that's where we're at with this now. Is at what point are we going to continue to cancel really important things for our community to move on in East Palestine?
Fresh off 2 years of everything canceled for everybody.
Right.
These idiots telling us to have kids play outdoor sports with masks on. That's what people worry about. These people that were telling us one thing, we know they were full of crap, and now you're sitting there and now you got to tell the same kids, believe my governor, believe the federal government with the testing sites. So a lot of those parents worry about that. Are they wrong?
They're paranoid.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not going to say that they're wrong. I'm going to say that at this point in time, I have no reason not to believe what the EPA is reporting. And, you know, like I said, you know, I'm a big fan of you, and I'm a big fan of your show, and I'm a big fan of Fox and Friends. And I listen to you guys, and I agree with most of the stuff that you guys say on a minute-by-minute basis. You know, but for our town to be able to move on, we have to be able to trust our EPA. And, you know, my kids are going back into that school. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't trust that the air is safe to breathe. I wouldn't send my kids back to school if I felt that way. You know, I'm back in my home. I've had the EPA in my house, testing the air in my house. And we found no inconsistencies with what the EPA gave us, what readings they gave us. There's been several independent subcontractors brought into people's homes. Local testing facilities have tested the air and said it's okay. You know, but I got, you know, people that won't come to play us. And here's one of the big things is, you know, we have one of the most beautiful towns in Columbiana County. Our track and our high school are just beautiful. If you ever had a chance to see our football field and our track and the community, the homes above our track, it's nothing short of beautiful. I'm so proud of our town. And to hear that we're talking about canceling track meets, you know, one of the things that, from a sports aspect, that Palestine was built on was our track. We've always had one of the nicest tracks in the area. And, you know, it attracted so many different communities to our town for annual track meets. People are saying now they don't want any part of it this year. They don't want to come to any of the invitationals because of the hysteria that's going on around us.
Matt Werder's here, East Palestine Youth Sports Association Director, about getting back to normal. So, I think that you're a victim of the pandemic and the misinformation that was out there for a long time, and now people are very skeptical. But I think, like you said, I think it's also important to point out what's going on and what has happened. Norfolk Southern, East Palestine, they've set up, I understand, 15,000 pounds of contaminated soil have been lifted out, 1.1 million gallons of contaminated water have been excavated, 2,200 families served as a family assistance center. They seem to be setting up a permanent clinic for anybody with any complaints. And let me ask you, Matt, when you walk outside, do you smell anything? Do you feel as though, I hear people hop on the air and say it still doesn't smell right?
Yeah, so there is an odor. I don't smell it in my house or anywhere that I've been. I don't smell it. However, I know that there's an odor by some of the water streams. I can't tell you exactly what that is. We've been told that yes, you are going to smell this, and it is going to be in the crypts, you know, throughout the village. And I don't know enough about that to really tell you enough about that, other than, you know, there is an odor that's coming off that a lot of people have reported. But that's not our drinking water. Gotcha. You know, that is water that's in our
listen, Matt, thanks so much. I have to end it there. I'm going to a hard break. Matt, we're in the best of luck getting everybody back in the court and back on the field.
Are you paying too much? Whether your dog is in their puppy, adult, or senior years, there's nothing better than more years together. And the best way to feed their happy, healthy life is with fresh, healthy food. The Farmer's Dog makes it easy to keep your best friend healthy inside and out with fresh recipes made from real meat and veggies. They're pre-portioned just for your pup and delivered right to your door. Help your dog live a healthy life and get 50% off your first box of real fresh food at thefarmersdog.com/betteryears23.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and I have a question for you. You know that unwelcome guest everyone wishes would just leave already? That's COVID-19. That's why I got an updated booster designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants. Got it? Check eligibility and schedule your updated COVID booster at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto insurance? Freeway has you covered. Freeway has great low rates for auto insurance as low as 99 cents a day. Say goodbye to overpriced rates and start saving today. Freeway has hundreds of options to choose from. Let Freeway help you find the coverage that fits your needs. Freeway is available online, by phone, or in person. With rates as low as 99 cents a day, you could save hundreds a year. Tap the link below or go to freewayinsurance.com for a fast, free quote. Freeway, driving savings. Some restrictions and fees may apply. Quoted price and liability premium only.
Hi, Larry Elder here. I never really thought much about how aches and pains can reduce a person's quality of life until pain started keeping me from living my best life. Just a few years ago, using the stairs was difficult because of the back pain. Then I found Relief Factor, a 100% drug-free solution for aches and pains. Within a week, I was on my way back to being pain-free. Now I have my life back. I take Relief Factor every single day. Relief Factor can help your body fight the inflammation that causes joint and muscle pain and the other aches and pains that come with everyday life. Treat yourself to feeling better. Move more, live more, and just enjoy your life more with Relief Factor. Join me and more than 500,000 others. Get started today with your 3-week quick start for only $19.95. About 70% go on to order more because it worked for them. Go to ReliefFactor.com to order now. That's ReliefFactor.com. Feel the difference with Relief Factor. ReliefFactor.com.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Did you know that people everywhere are recommending GoodRx?
My doctor told me about GoodRx to help us save money on our meds.
My neighbor showed me the app. It's helped me save on my kids' allergy pills.
Americans everywhere are sharing the savings. Another good reason to check GoodRx. To start saving, go to goodrx.com or download the free app today. In 2021, GoodRx users saved 81% on retail prescription prices.
President's Day mattress sale is going on now at Mancini Sleep World. Save up to $900 on select Beautyrest Black mattresses and adjustable sets. Beautyrest Black, made with premium features and modern design, using the finest materials. Or save up to $900 on select Beautyrest Harmony Lux mattresses and adjustable sets. And now available Beautyrest Select. The President's Day mattress sale, now at Mancini Sleep World.
Now the Brian Kilmeade Show joins Fox Business's Varney and Company with Stuart Varney, live on your radio and on Fox Business. Here's Brian Kilmeade.
Hey, welcome back. I'll be able to take some calls in the back end of this interview with Stuart Varney's been off for a couple of weeks. Anxious to get to see him again. And we'll be talking a little baseball, and I think we're also going to talk about Governor DeSantis. I'm going to be with Governor DeSantis. I believe it's March 8th, spend a day with him. We'll bring back the entire interview from the radio show and hopefully get it live when his book comes out. And of course, it's in his best interest because I think we have more federal affiliates than any other radio station in the country. Ginsburg, Hendricks, to Chris Jackson.
Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs. Listen to what he told me about aid to Ukraine rolling. So you're saying no more, no less. That's it.
That's right. No less. And I'm telling you that they need to be encouraging diplomatic solutions. This administration has never once said that we should try to get these sides to the table to resolve this issue peacefully.
A little context here. I just delivered the news that Xi Jinping's going to get together with Putin, ganging up against us. And I asked the congressman, what should our response be? And he says, negotiate peace. Also no.
I can't believe, can he not think this thing out? So, for example, if Mexico is more powerful than us and they took Texas, should we negotiate? Or should we try to get Texas back? You have one country invade another country and just already took a portion of it. Now they took 25% of it, and they've already started a coup in Moldova. That's a fact. They have a plan on the table to take Belarus by 2030. You have these other Baltic nations who say their elections have already been meddled with, and they have the threat of physical violence and a physical invasion, which would be about 18 hours. They could take all those countries back. So you think it's up to us to go up to the modern day Hitler and Stalin combined and say, I have a great idea. Let's talk peace. That will really work. I wish in the world that Andy Biggs and others that would work. I understand that. But the other side is the aggressor. They're the one invading and chopping up free countries. Sure. They're the ones trying to reconstitute the Soviet Union. Does anyone read a history book? Do you understand even in short-term history? Let's see how that goes. Remember they took Crimea? Do you know what Barack Obama did? Don't worry about it. Here's some blankets and MREs. They said we need some weapons to fight for ourselves. They go, we're not giving you weapons. They'll be provocative. When Barack Obama took over, he said, I'm going to get that missile defense out. I'm going to reset relations with Vladimir Putin, because obviously George Bush was the problem. You know what happened? They they kept portions of Georgia. They did their invasion, and they went into Syria. That's what happens when you give an evil person a chance to talk peace.
What surprises me is the politics of this thing. There seems to be far more opposition to giving aid to Ukraine among Republicans than there is among Democrats. Democrats seem to be behind. Give them the jet F-16s. Give them, modern weapons. There's a political divide here which I was not expecting, and I don't understand.
Well, Mitch McConnell and Kevin McCarthy are pretty much for aid, and I don't think we should be given a blank check. I am not for helping their pension funds, but I am for giving them bullets and armaments and get them the Patriot missiles and help them rebuild their grid. I'm for protecting their grid so it doesn't get blown up and helping them with their hospitals, because 625 have been blown up. Do you know what these evil guys are doing? They're going into families, stealing their children, bringing them into Russia, and giving them to Russian families. They are destroying apartment buildings with civilians because they can't beat their military. And you want to say it's a perfect time to get a stack table and start talking peace. In what world will talking peace to Vladimir Putin be effective? In what world are you watching what's happening in this world and thinking all we need to do is to get a good partner to shake hands and build trust with Vladimir Putin? I wish we were in that world, but he only understands strength and force.
I think I agree with you. Actually, I really do on this one. I want to bring this up real fast. Ron DeSantis come to Florida. He was in New York City yesterday, and he drew a response from the mayor, Eric Adams, who told DeSantis, hey, we're going to teach you some values, New York City values. What did you make of that exchange?
Well, one thing, what I loved about it, we won't get into detail, but basically he said, hey, Ron DeSantis, welcome to New York, because he's smartly going to where the cities are overrun with crime, Philadelphia, New York, and Chicago. And they're all blue states, obviously. And you say to himself, how about cops? The good cops come with me. Because I'm going to give $5,000. We got about 1,000 of you. We got more New Yorkers than any place else. And he's saying, I don't go think criminal first. And your bail reform is wrong. And then Mayor Adams ignores the fact that he knows bail reform is wrong. He knows crime is out of control. He knows he's losing everyone to Florida. But he put all that aside to take a shot at one of the most popular Republicans in the country. And basically Ron DeSantis says, I know you know better. And I know you're smarter than that. And you know what's wrong. Albany's wrong. And to Mayor Adams' credit, if he had his druthers, the bail reform would be blown up and we'd go back to the way we were doing it.
Yeah, we're not going to get that from Kathy Hochul. All right, Brian, thanks for joining us. I know we'll see you again real soon. Go get them, folks.
Good to see you, Stuart. Thank you. Welcome back. All right, Alex, listen in Brooklyn. Hey, Alex.
Hey, good morning, Brian. Thanks for taking the call.
You're welcome.
Ron DeSantis, which what you were just talking about. I think once Nikki Haley joined the race, he lost his ability to be able to win against President Trump, and so would be the case if any other Republican
In what way?
joined the race. Because Trump, after the midterm election, we saw that the polls were showing that 35% of the Republican Party are still going to vote for him in the primary, and that would mean Ron DeSantis would get 55%. Once you got Nikki Haley and other candidates in the race, they'll be splitting up that 55%, remaining the votes. So I think it's really awkward for DeSantis because this was his only chance to possibly make it at the primary because he's now like one of the big Republican stars. 2028 will be somebody else coming along that's going to be as popular as him because his popularity is based on what he did in COVID. That's how he became this popular.
No, but it's everything, though. I mean, it's more than that. COVID is great. It was a big push. But it's almost everything he's done, being pro-law enforcement, being cracking down in these woke schools, taking on Disney. I mean, he's got a series of wins like I haven't seen in my lifetime. I kind of expected from Youngkin, he hasn't done it yet. But you're right. Some of those people say the more people in, the better it is for Trump. That could be the case. But also there's other people in different lanes. Like Governor Sununu. He says, I'm not a Trump acolyte. I'll be an alternative. We'll see.
Whether your dog is in their puppy, adult, or senior years, there's nothing better than more years together. And the best way to feed their happy, healthy life is with fresh, healthy food. The farmer's dog makes it easy to keep your best friend healthy inside and out with fresh recipes made from real meat and veggies. They're pre-portioned just for your pup and delivered right to your door. Help your dog live a healthy life and get 50% off your first box of real fresh food at thefarmersdog.com/betteryears23.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and I have a question for you. You know that unwelcome guest everyone wishes would just leave already? That's COVID-19. That's why I got an updated booster designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants. Got it? Check eligibility and schedule your updated COVID booster at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Here, I'm living a very blessed life as an intelligence analyst, a national talk show host, and author, and I have an amazing family. But like many of us, aches and pains start to interfere with living my best life, even just walking the dog. But I found Relief Factor 3 years ago, a 100% drug-free solution for aches and pains, and now I'm pain-free, and I have my life back. I take Relief Factor every day. Relief Factor can help your body fight the inflammation that causes joint and muscle pain and other aches and pains that come with everyday life. Treat yourself to feeling better, move more, live more, and just enjoy your life more with Relief Factor. Join me and more than 500,000 other Americans. Get started today with your 3-week quick starter pack for just $19.95. Almost 70% of those who order go on to use it more. ReliefFactor.com. That's ReliefFactor.com. Feel the difference with Relief Factor.
The very latest headlines, along with in-depth analysis and conversation, depend on Fox News Radio and FoxNewsPodcasts.com.
Speaking out for Ukraine and against Russia. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. President Biden will do that later this hour in a speech from Warsaw. Earlier, he praised Poland for helping house Ukrainian refugees after Russia invaded.
Last year, I started watching people come across the border and the feeling that those little children, the looks on their faces, those mothers who are left behind, the husbands and fathers.
Also this morning, Vladimir Putin spoke, and Russia's leader blamed the West again for his war in Ukraine, and announced
Russia is suspending its participation in the New START nuclear weapons treaty. Inspections of nuclear facilities under this arms control agreement had already been halted since 2020, but the new position illustrates